The history of Annie's Project, we've had 13 years now of being able to educate farm women. We started the program in 2003 with 10 women as a result of a grant that I received to serve underserved audiences, of which women was determined to be an underserved audience. So from that class of 10 women, we now have expanded into 33 states, and between 10 to 12,000 women have been through Annie's Project courses. And a lot of that expansion has come as a result of a lot of people's passion and effort to expand this program.
Throughout the years, since Annie's Project started in 2003, it's always been a very strong partnership. And that includes a partnership with the farm and ranch women themselves. They are supporting the program through their participation fees, registration fees. They're supporting the program in other ways by networking with individuals within their communities to try to gather support for the program. So first and foremost, the women themselves are key partners in this educational effort.
Hi, I'm Gayleen Mollers, and I am a farmer from near Ridgway, Iowa. In the class, they talked a lot about communication, especially when you're working with a family business, and how you can help resolve conflict and still have a family and a business at the same time. It gave you a lot of good suggestions on how to do that, which in any family business is really important, so that everyone feels a part of the business, but yet you can still go home at the end of the day and enjoy your family activities.
My name is Cheryl Johnson, and this is my daughter Cassie. We farm in northwest Iowa on the Woodbury-Ida County line. We run a purebred Red Angus and a purebred Black Angus operation.
Annie's Project, did a lot for us, but it did a lot for everybody that was in there, because you could see everybody grow over each lesson, develop and ask questions, bring input that they probably didn't think they could input at all when it started.
I can go back to those 3-ring binders every once in a while and go, oh yeah, flip through the ideas, because you do not remember everything that you are taught, but you have the resources there to look back. Women need to come to this so that they can see that and plan.
We had great facilitators, and that made such a huge difference, because even now, if I'm up in Cherokee, I swing by the extension office just to say hi. And just because they're not just educators, but they've become friends, and they are somebody that you want to go and talk to, and they can answer questions for you anytime.
We currently have Annie's Project educator partners in 34 states who are very passionate about serving this audience of farm and ranch women. They find that the Annie's Project methodologies, key principles, and core values are very useful in instructing women on how to reduce the agricultural risks on their farms and ranches and how to improve their farm and ranch business management.
I'm Carisha Devlin. I'm an Ag Business Specialist for University of Missouri Extension, and I also serve as the co-state coordinator for Annie's Project. Annie's Project is an extremely important program, I think, because it addresses needs of farm women, both in being educated, helping them with relationships with their family, with others, and then giving them resources and helping them create a network. Women love to help women. Nothing is more isolating for a farm woman than to be out on the farm and to be alone, to not have anybody that can relate to what she's going through, the challenges in agriculture. And so I think just being able to help them with a network is huge. Being able to empower women, I can't stress how strongly I feel about that.
My name is May Smith, and I work for University of Wyoming Extension as an area educator, and my specialty is range management. I think Annie's Project is a great way, at least in my experience, to mentor new educators or educators coming to a different area, to introduce them to the clientele in the area, get them connected with the community, as well as show them how to do a really quality educational program, starting with the needs assessment and the steering committee, connecting with the community, advertising, planning an educational program based on those needs and then evaluating, which is the basis of what we should be doing in Extension. And so it's just a great way to get those new educators started and figure out how to do a really good educational program. I love Annie's project. It's a great way to get to know women in the area and network, especially with that ranching and agricultural community. They tend to be hermits. We all tend to be sort of hermits and stay in our own areas, and so it's a way to get out and network with all of those ladies who may not originally get out. They get very excited. They love learning new things, and they're really sad when it ends every time of, can we just have this keep going? And so, yeah, it's been a great experience for me, just that enthusiasm and working with the ladies.
So I'm Marty Gillen. I'm an assistant professor and state extension specialist at the University of Florida. I just think it's a wonderful opportunity, and for me personally, it's allowed me to grow as an educator, because I did take stuff that I was doing for women in general, but now I'm able to target it to a specific group of women that definitely need a voice and need empowerment, especially as you're seeing more come into being owner-operators to begin with, not even partners or a manager, but they're taking on the whole by themselves and giving them the best resources that they can.
I'm Sarah Seams with Oklahoma State University in Stillwater, Oklahoma. I am a state extension assistant for risk management education at the university in the Ag Economics department. So we did the first class in 2007, and there have been a few classes since then, but after attending the national conference last year, I went back to my state and disseminated a lot of the information I had learned to our county educators. We had a lot of new educators in the last few years who had started and had asked questions about Annie's project. What is it? How do I put it on? So I took a lot of that information back to them and have supported several counties this past year in leading Annie's project workshops. We've had 5 in the last year since the national conference, and we have 2 more slated for the upcoming year, but I imagine we'll have even more than that. They've been very popular.
My name is Kelly McAdam, and I work for the University of New Hampshire Cooperative Extension. I'm a field specialist, and I specialize in agriculture business management, working with farmers in 2 counties in New Hampshire. One of the biggest influences of Annie's on our past participants has been the networking, and they've said that they just really appreciated making those connections with other women farmers and building those relationships with them.
The future of Annie's project looks very exciting because there is a very real need for education targeting farm and ranch women. This is a group that is traditionally underserved, and yet they are taking on more and more management roles in agriculture. So that need is not going away. And Annie's project is in a great position to continue to partner with others across the state, both educator partners, funding partners, programming partners, in order to serve that educational need that we're seeing.
It's successful all these years because it's real. It has a heart. It has a woman who the story is based upon. It has the experience of everybody who's ever delivered on an Annie's project, and it just ignites a passion within the audience we serve and those of us who deliver on the program. It's unique in that we do have that passion for the program, and maybe that's why it is unique to women, that we have that ability, and to the men too. I'm going to be fair because I've had plenty of men who have the heart for this program. They share in that passion, but it's that passion that just makes the program unique.